The advice that I would give people that are struggling with, the higher rate environment, maybe the uncertain economic conditions that we're all dealing with right now, is to try your best to look at the long game, right? Real estate, I mean, think about your standard mortgage is a 30-year fixed rate. And so adjusting expectations would be the number one point that I would make. 2, 3, 4 years ago, whatever, when interest rates were at 2 and 3%, we were helping first-time home buyers buy $500,000 and $600,000 homes, and that's just not the reality, historically speaking. So, as we get into this different environment where rates are touching 7%, a little bit lower, whatever, on average, adjusting those expectations and understanding that purchasing yourself a starter home is still a great investment. It's a good use of your money monthly. It's a good use of your money as you make a down payment. So playing the long game is important as you kind of weigh the different environment that we're in as far as interest rates go, because these home values appreciate year over year over year, and you're going to get that equity gain always. So adjusting those expectations and then understanding the long game of why you're doing what you're doing is ultimately going to build you wealth moving forward. If people are comfortable, I say purchase now. If you're comfortable financially and you feel like you can do it, and maybe it's just a hair above the rent payment that you're paying, for example, I say do it now. What we're starting to see, in fact, for the first time in 2024, we just saw these inflation numbers actually get better. The whole start of the year, everything was, above or on par with, the forecast and everything else. We never really saw the improvements until just recently. And what that tells me is that the inflation, these interest rates, these higher interest rates are finally starting to have an impact on inflation. And hopefully what we'll see is that later in the year, potentially December into 2025, these interest rates are going to come down. And so even more so, if you're purchasing now, the opportunity to refinance is such in close proximity to reality here moving into 2025, hopefully, that it puts folks in an even better position to be able to refinance later on.